welcome once again to another of my tutorial. In case you don't know how to cut your basic sleeve, I will put the description down below because you need your basic sleeve to cut out this awesome sleeve. So for in case of those that don't know how to cut, go and check it down below. How to cut this sleeve: you are going to put your sleeve length. Mine is 7 plus 1 inch for sewing allowance, which is 8. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cut out the excess which I have here on this my pattern paper. I'm going to cut out my excess. What I'm going to do next is to input 2 inches like this, then give it a nice curve. Make sure your curve is smooth. You can use your pattern master or you can use freehand. This at this junction, you're supposed to have something like this after you've done your own. And you notch your midpoint, your sleeve, and cut it down. At this junction, I have cut out my fabric. Use my pattern to cut out my fabric. You can see how it looks. The shape is already coming out. And I also cut out my lining for the fabric. What I'm going to do now is to place my lining on the fabric, right side facing right side, and sew it down. Do the same for the other sleeve. As you can see, I have sewn it down, and I also top stitch it. So remember to close this end. And give it a nice press. As you can see, I have ironed it already. It is looking smooth and nice. Make sure you give it a nice press. Then what you are going to do next is to stitch this up. Stitch yours. I have done this other one. You can see how it looks after stitching. You can see the shape has come out. You stitch there, then you turn. Then you take your sleeve, your circumference of your armhole circumference. Mine is 16 divided by 2 gives me 8. So mark your 8 there and take it down. So you've taken it down, sew it and turn it out. So I have sewn it and turn it out. How to fix it on your top, that is what I want to show you now. The midpoint of your sleeve, which you have that shape, that's your midpoint. You put it on your shoulder line. Put the midpoint on your shoulder line and sew it down. Put it on your shoulder line like it should be on your shoulder line. Then sew it down. And sew from midpoint again, sew it down to the other side. After I have sewn it round, you can see how it looks after sewing. You can see, but the inside is rough. So what you're going to do now is to cover it with piping. So I have cut out my piping strip. So you can see my armhole circumference is 18, but I added extra, which is 21.5, so that when I sew it will overlap, and I cut the extra. And the wideness for this, it is unfold. it is 1.5 inches in total, 3 inches. So what I'm going to do now is to fold a little on my strip, then sew it round. After sewing it round, I turn and sew it again. So at this junction, you can see how it looks. Thank you everyone for watching. Like, share and subscribe to your friends. In case you are new here, you are welcome. Please click the subscribe button so that you will get updated whenever I post a new video. I do this every week. Once I have something that will be useful to you and to everyone, I do post it. So you are all welcome. Thank you all and remain blessed.